Hello, it's Jim from Tech Buzz, and I'm back with the Burton Skullcandy edition. You would have seen the review previously of the Push Active, which I kind of got mixed up between both, but we're all good. So this is the mod version here, and I'm going to talk about them now. As mentioned, we did review these before, and again, nothing has really changed at all. Except that they're still good, still work, do everything they do. They've less stuff than the Push Active, like no voice commands or anything like that, which is excellent on those. And a feature I kind of like to see more of going forward. So you've got more battery, you've 24 hours battery life in these, you've auto connect, IP55, you've tile built in again, and again, you've adjustable stay mode, all that kind of stuff. And you've clear smart mic and multi-point pairing. But these are pushers on the side, little clickers, which work well, where the other ones are tap. And you can see the design has come across there from the design elements here on the case as well, which you can see matches up top and bottom there. Nice two-tone effect. You've got a light on the bottom for charging. And that's pretty much about it when it comes to that. So you've got decent battery life anyway, and that's good to see. And of course, you've fast charging via USB-C on this too, so pretty nice. And these are more discreet than the other ones, and they're kind of an average size earbud as well, and they fit nicely. And of course, as I always say, do check out the tips that come in the box so you get the right fit. So overall, again, same thing, excellent for music, movies, all that kind of stuff. Really, these are nice and loud as well. Good volume, and again, you've got a customizable app with the EQ, which we're going to have a look at in a second, and all the controls. So moving on from before, nothing's changed, only for the colour and the colourway, and that's really about it. And overall, really nice. So let's take out the app, because if you haven't seen the Skullcandy app yet, you can see it now on what it entails, or if you've not seen Skullcandy at all. You should be looking at them because they're a really good brand with music. So when we go into the app, you can see you've got mod up on top. If your volume control there, of course, you can use your device, or you can use the earbuds, which is easy to do. So we'll go into the music in a second, but you just double tap. I have the set for double tap there, but won't show in here now because we're on the app itself. So in the equalizer app, you've got podcast, movie, custom. So in the custom, you can go in here again as before. You can drag these sliders up and down, mids, bass and highs, and you can do that to your heart's content, wherever suits you best. You've got stay aware mode as well. I just want to see if that'll actually turn on from the right hand side, pressing it from here. Yes, it does. So you can see it swaps over, and if you triple tap on the left, we have got our voice assistant, as you can see there, that's coming up there now. So again, you can customize these, but this is just where I have them set at. The only kind of permanent setting on it is play and pause, which is one press, and that's really it. The rest is all customizable. We're going to be having a look at that now anyway. Okay, so you've got your stay aware mode, you know what that's all about, and the app is closed on me again. And Evo mod. You can see we have quite a few Skullcandy headphones, and we're connected. So you can scroll up here, you can turn on your stay away mode on and off. You've got your button settings there, so if you get into the button settings, you can change. As before I said, you could edit them in there, and the permanent shortcuts here are play and pause, as I just mentioned there a minute ago. That's basically it in there. If we go in here, you can just go on to left or right, and you can pick here what you want. You can see there's stuff missing, as was in the previous ones, the Push Active. You've got your IQ, all that other stuff in them. Really good pair of headphones, earbuds should I say, with that speech control on them, which I really like. So you got your tile, your user guide, your clear voice smart mic, so it is good for calls. These are great for calls as well. No problems there from my end on testing. And multi-pairing, again, you can choose two devices to pair to, which is pretty cool. So you've got your shortcuts there and here, like so, for that. So multi-point pairing is just a feature a lot of people ask for these days. as people are more hybrid, so you can use these on both your laptop or your computer or whatever the case is, and phone, so you can switch between the two nice and quick. So that's really about it in the app. You can scroll over here and you have the app features down this way as well. You can resync your earbuds, reset them, and you can use your calls control here, audio configuration, pairing, charging, and power on and off, and the rest of the items in there. So what we're going to do is look at the controls quickly for the music. So as mentioned, single tap to play and pause either side. And we've done the voice assistant and the stay aware mode there. So 2 times is volume up and volume down. So I'm just going to press play. So we're at max volume there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and the volume goes up and down. You just need to be careful, just get to play first. Your volume goes up there, and we let that bar go off, and it comes back in there like so. So hold for 1 second is track forward, and track back. It's a bit hard to get used to this 1 second thing, but you will after time. So you can see it popping down there like so, and going back like so. So that's really about it. So overall, the controls on these are really good and work really well. You've got this touch sensor where you hear, it's actually a clicky kind of button where the Skullcandy face is. And they work all the time, really good, and you'll get your commands 99% of the time actually, because your finger memory, your muscle memory as they call it, will be simple on these, as you can kind of feel the logo head there. But they're not too big, like your finger will go over them like so. So even if you've got bigger fingers will be easier, but as is, for me, it does be sometimes awkward getting these things right, but these work really well. They have a nice rubber texture as well, which makes them nice and grippy, so you're not going to slip around like that, just in case if it's wet out or raining. You just seem to get the point all the time here, and they work well every time with their commands, so you don't miss anything or do anything wrong. And you put in, you'll get back. So you've got your typical controls. You can hold for 1 second, you can press for 1 second, 2 times and 3 times to change everything on it, which is kind of most like most earbuds today, and that's about it. So overall, really good. Just coming back on them from the time we tested them before, they're just the same and just as good, and they've got a nicer outfit now, as you can see there. And that's really about it for the Skullcandy Burton mod, and we'll talk to you next video. And thanks to Skullcandy again for sending these over to us, and we'll see you in the next video.